Good evening, Mrs. Connors.
Hello, we've been expecting you. Saw your ship come into port early this morning.
Yes, ma'am. I've read this note.
Yes, I wrote that weeks ago. I've been checking on your front door ever since. The wind has been horrific.
May I come in?
Yes, of course. My apologies. Please come in. May I offer you some tea?
Ms. Connors, I appreciate we get straight to the point with me.
Yes, of course. I understand. Perhaps you'd like to sit down while I explain everything to you.
But I'm not sure I can sit.
Okay. Well, your wife is in the other room, resting. So I must speak quietly and quickly. She's an intelligent woman.
Yes?
Rebecca fell ill. I found her one day at the bottom of the steps leading up to the cliff. There had been a storm the night before. It's a miracle she even survived. I still can't get a clear answer out of her as to what she was doing there. But I suspect, Mr. Chesterfield, I suspect your wife as being suicidal, I'm afraid to say.
Suicidal?
I know. But the events leading up to the night, the morning that I found Rebecca at the bottom of the steps, well, she seemed slow. It was a digression. And she seemed emotionally distressed. After you had gone, her mood changed. Rebecca became not Rebecca. She was, I think, emotionally depressed at first, and then after a few days, her mood worsened, I'm afraid to say.
Worsened how?
Well, she became distant and saddened. She stopped smiling, and she refused to see me as much. Normally, we would go for a walk together every morning. But one day, she said to me that she was feeling under the weather, and she just did not have the energy to go. So, after that, we never walked again.
And then?
And then, one day, I saw her talking to herself. And this concerned me, so forgive me, but I went over to your house. I wanted to know that she was okay. I knocked on the door for about 20 minutes or so. Finally, I went around the back and peered through the back porch window. And there was Rebecca rocking to and fro, back and forward on her rocking chair, talking to herself. Then, when I looked closer, she turned her head to one side and was talking to someone in thin air.
Thin air? Do you mean no one at all?
No one at all. So, again, forgive me, but I spied on her. I looked through the window again and I saw her setting the table, ready to conduct dinner for guests. And then she was talking to people, all alone. There was nobody there.
Dear God, woman, are you saying my wife has gone mad?
Well, I'm only stating the facts. I don't know what to think, really. You must heed my words carefully. Rebecca is not the Rebecca as you remember her. So you must prepare yourself.